Alright guys, welcome back to the Pokémon Fire Red Let's Play in slow English. We're on episode 12. I noticed in the last two episodes I was talking a little bit faster. I'm sorry about that. We are going to go back to talking at a much slower speed. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. Very sorry. Oh yes, I'm the move deleter. Interesting. I don't think I want you to delete any of my moves. I prefer to have more, not less, so we're not gonna do that. What does this kid say? Bill files his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? Yes, in fact, Bill did show me. Actually, I don't think he did, but I was aware already. The Safari Zone's warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false, though. Some good old town gossip. What does this guy say? You've met... Why does everybody care so much about Bill? He's your grandson. Interesting. Okay, at least this guy has an excuse to talk about Bill nonstop. He's always liked collecting things, even as a child. But honestly, this whole family isn't really saying anything of interest to me. I am interested in how hard this gym is. I have a feeling that this gym is like pretty seriously tough. So let's just battle the first... These guys look like bird keepers, right? Let's just battle the first guy and see if... And let's just see if he's hard or easy. Let's find out. He's a juggler. Okay. Oh, this is a psychic gym? Isn't this the poison gym? This is the poison gym. Am I crazy? I'm like 99.9% sure this gym is a poison gym. Why am I switching into Seed Boy? Guys, what are we gonna do? What the hell are we gonna do? Like, I think this was a bad idea coming to this gym. I think the only thing that's gonna be able to take a hit from a move like that, like, we need high special defense. 62. All right, I think we go into Gyarados. Because Gyarados has Bite, but I don't know, guys. Maybe we have to... I think we have to go into Bird. Hope Bird doesn't... Okay, he's going to use Meditate. Meditate, what does that do? His attack rose? Bro, you don't need attack. You need special attack. Oh my god, why would Meditate raise your attack? Is he going to headbutt me? I swear to God, if he headbutts me, I'm going to be so annoyed. This... And then we quick attack. Wow, that did nothing. That did nothing. Okay. All right, this gym is definitely too hard for us. So we're definitely gonna leave this gym and come back when we've trained in other places. I feel like Fuchsia City is tough. Like, did you guys notice in the last episode how much better all the Pokemon were? I don't know what's happening here, but I think that, like, maybe we were supposed to come down from Lavender Town to Fuchsia City as opposed to coming down the biking road, because it seems like the biking road had some tough Pokemon. Alright, guys. What I wanted to see in this town is if there was a mart with Ultra Balls. Isn't there a mart with Ultra Balls? Am I crazy? Doesn't every town have a mart somewhere? Oh, there's the mart. Okay. This town is kind of confusing looking. Let's cut this tree down. Let's get in here. Yeah, so what does this kid say? Did you try the Safari game? There are some rare Pokemon that can only be caught there. Guys, in a Nuzlocke, how do you do the Safari Zone? I'm literally gonna have to look up the rules of the Safari Zone on my phone to see what I'm allowed to get in a Nuzlocke. Alright, to catch Snorlax, we're gonna need a lot of Ultra Balls. So I'm gonna do 15 Ultra Balls just to make sure that we can definitely catch Snorlax. Also, right now, I'm gonna look up on my phone the rules of Safari Zone and Nuzlocke So I'm gonna speed this part up. Okay, so we're allowed to catch one Pokemon per area in the Safari Zone, and it has to be the first Pokemon we see. And that is gonna be tough. That's gonna be very tough. Because we all know if a Pokemon runs... Hey, a substitute. Hold on, I'm gonna let... So, what I was saying, we'll get back to him. What I was saying is that if a Pokemon you see runs away, you can't catch it again. That's your only encounter. So this is kind of tough. Aw, I wish I had a Kangaskhan baby. I'd love to be a substitute for the baby and snuggle in the mother Kangaskhan's belly pouch. This guy I would never let hang out with my children. I don't have children, but if I had children, this guy would be staying far away from them. And my pets. Honestly, if I had a dog, this guy would not be able to be around my dog while I wasn't there. This guy is saying the weirdest, most fucked up shit I've ever heard. Substitute, though, is a cool move. It's a very cool move, and everybody can learn it. That might be a good move for Eve. That might be a very good move for Eve. I hope this is a good idea. Let's trade Growl for Substitute. The reason I think it's a good move for Eve is because Eve is a weak Pokemon. So if she sets up a Substitute, that would be good. I think that's a good idea. I said she again. Eve is a boy. Eve is a he. I am sorry, Eve. I keep forgetting. Where's Sarah? I said to meet her here. Sarah. Does anybody know what the hell that guy's talking about? What is this thing? Pokemon Paradise Safari Zone. What is this? Warden Slowpoke is running a promotion campaign right now, bro. This guy's name is not Warren Slowpoke. Are you serious? Oh, he actually tells you that if you find him, you get a very unique prize. Guys, I want to be honest with you guys. When I first played this game as a kid, I would get stuck here. I had no idea how I was supposed to get surf. When I was a kid, I always got stuck here. We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. You know he has that vacant look of a Slowpoke. Interesting. You guys are on the meaner side. I guess everybody makes fun of their boss. Warden Slowpoke came in, but I couldn't understand him. I think he has a speech problem. Wow, they really don't respect their boss at all. I feel bad for Warden Slowpoke, honestly. Honestly, there's a lot of interesting people in this town. We got Bill's grandparents. We got Warden Slowpoke. What does this guy say? That item ball in there. Were you wanting that? Me too. Huh? That's a Pokemon. Yeah, I actually did know that. Can't you get a super rod here? Am I crazy? Or doesn't somebody give you like a rod, like a fishing rod in this town? I don't know. Let's do the Safari Zone, guys. I'm itching to go on a safari hunt, so let's do it. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just $500, that is so cheap, guys. That is so cheap. Can you believe how cheap that is? What a reasonable price. What a reasonable price. I think an Ultra Ball costs like 3 times as much. All right, guys, Safari Zone entered. So this is Area 1. Rest House. All right, so Area 1, we can so this is our only option in Area 1. Actually, it isn't, because we already have him, so we're allowed to try again. All right, let's see. The only thing we have to do in this place is... Okay, that's shitty, but whatever. Oops. Do you have to... Should you throw a ball at it? How does any of this work? Okay. I think I watched a YouTube video a long time ago that says all of the stuff you can do to try to catch a Pokemon is useless. Throwing a rock is useless. Throwing bait is useless. All right, next area, Area 1. Okay, I think this is a different area. All right, the only thing we have to do in this game. Ooh, I like that. The only thing we have to make sure we do is we have to make sure that we get surf, because you can get surf here. Alright, well, we're not getting him. Too bad. Ooh, a leaf stone! That would have been really helpful if we caught the execute. I think Executor is really good, if I'm correct. Alright, no need to go in the grass because we already lost our shot. Full restore. There's some good items in the Safari Zone. Rest house. I think we're all set. Okay, we can't catch this Pokemon, sadly. Not that we want to, because we already had a Nidoran that we sadly let die. Don't remind me of that in the comments, guys. I still miss Nido. What do we call him? Nido, I think. Wow, they really want to rub this in my face that I lost a Nidoran. I understand. I lost him. It was my fault. How did I miss that Pokeball? How did I miss that? Whatever. Next area. Is this a different area? Okay. Is this... I don't know if these are different areas or not. None of this is clear, guys. I think this is a different area. I think I'm allowed to catch this. The question is, can I catch this? I feel like probably not. These things are hard to catch, I feel like, yeah. Is he gonna run away? Oh my god. Okay, so we're not doing too hot so far, guys. This is area 3. Okay, this is area 2. What's down here? This is like the most confusing part of the game. Like, there's a lot of different ways to go. What is here? Did we just come from this way? Guys, there's the rules of Nuzlocke. I don't even know if I can really apply them here, because I just don't know what counts as specific areas. Like, I don't know if this counts as an area or not. Okay, this is a... Okay, well, I guess if I had Surf, it would be nice. I could get that Pokeball, but I don't have Surf. Alright, let's see what this is. Max Potion. I think I already caught a Pokemon here, so... Wow, what is this? Rest House. We went to a complete dead end, guys. That's what we call a dead end. I think... Guys, I'm so lost right now. I'm so lost. We have to find the guy who gives us Surf. That's the only thing we have to do. Did I already catch a Pokemon here? It doesn't matter. Oh, we don't have Paris. I'm just gonna fucking catch him, guys. I don't know the rules here. It's not like these things are so easy to catch anyway. He's watching carefully. Well, you can watch carefully all you want. I'm gonna throw another ball at you. Guys, new rule. I can just catch whatever I want here because it's so hard anyway. So, new rule, I'll just catch whatever the hell I want to catch. Because the rules here are too hard for me to follow. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, we're playing a Nuzlocke. You can look in the description for the rules. But honestly, guys, I just don't think that I can really apply those rules here. Come on! Get in the Pokeball! What should I do? Should I throw bait at him? Come on, Paris. Come on! How is it breaking free? What are the odds of these things being caught? It feels like the odds are so low that I actually catch these Pokemon. 1, 2, 3... There we go. There we go. Paris was caught. Alright. What is Paris's Pokedex entry? Let's see. Growing out of the bug's back are mushrooms called something in Japanese. The mushrooms grow with the bug host. So, interesting. Let's call him Mush. We'll call him Mush because Mush is like mushroom, except without the last 4 letters. Mush. Where is S? Mush. Mush. Alright. I don't think we'll ever use this guy anyway, but if we want to, now we have ourselves a Mush. Okay. Guys. We barely went anywhere. Did I catch my fair share? Absolutely not. Actually, I guess I kind of did. $500 and you gave me 30 Pokeballs. I gotta say, I do think I did catch my fair share. In all honesty, I think I did. But what I'm confused about is like how fast my time went up. Like, I didn't think I wasn't wasting much time trying to find the end. We have to find the warden's house because we have to get Surf. That's the thing we have to do. We have to get Surf. Do we have oh yeah, we can teach Gyarados Surf. So we have a Pokemon that can learn Surf. So that's good. All right, let's see. I think we go up here and up here. This is the first area of the game that's actually kind of tough to navigate. It's kind of tough to find your way around. Kangaskhan. Is he good or bad? I don't know. I think he's good, right? I think he's good. Not that we're going to catch him. I think he's really hard to catch. He does look like a really strong Pokemon, though. Guys, if he's strong, let me know in the comments. Because I'm not sure. Wow, we're getting close to... Oh, never mind. That was close, though. That was very close. Okay, I think the mistake we made last time is we went down. I think we have to go up. We have to go up here, I think, right? Yeah, here's a Pokeball. Okay, well, no. Quick Claw. That's not a bad move. That one makes you go first. That's a held item that makes your Pokemon go first sometimes. Like have higher speed, basically. Which is not bad. Okay, cool. Another Pokeball. Steel Wing. I don't know who can learn that, but doesn't sound... Protein, okay. Protein we can actually use. I think we will just use the Protein right now. Because those types of items are really good. They basically just make it so our Pokemon have more attack in the long run. And probably the best person to use it on might be Sally. Maybe not. Maybe it would have been Graveler. Maybe it would have been Rocky. Alright. Another Kangaskhan? Or Kangaskhan? Nope. Nope. I know you can also get Chansey here. And I think Chansey's pretty good. I could be wrong, but I do think Chansey's not bad. Okay, I think we're getting further along here. Nice, another Pokeball. Ooh! I think that's the thing we need for something, right? We need gold teeth for some reason. Because it said that the Warden has bad teeth? I don't know. Double Team, that's a TM. Guys, we could give Double Team to Jolteon. I feel like this is a really good strategy. What we do is we give Double Team to Jolteon. Let's wait. But I think Double Team will be really good because I know that Double Team is like really good. Let me see if it's banned in Nuzlocke because I feel like Double Team is such a good move that sometimes it's banned. All right, it looks like we're allowed to use, is this the guy we want to see? Ah, finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Okay, thank you. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. All right, I got the HM03, and we all know that Surf Pokemon will be able to ferry you across the water using it. They keep using the word ferry here, which is interesting. It's not a very common word. Usually a ferry is just a boat, but in this case, it means like take you across the water. I'm super lucky for winning the prize. Thank you so much. And I think we just use the Surf right off the bat. I think we literally just give it to Gyarados because it's a very good move, right? 95 damage. Much better than Water Pulse. But honestly, doesn't he still have Tackle? Yeah, we might just want to like... Maybe I think we literally just replaced Tackle, guys. Yeah, I don't see a reason to keep Tackle around, so now he just has 2 water moves, which is fine. Whatever. Surf is really good. I know Gyarados doesn't have the highest special attack, though, right? If I check his special attack, 44. Okay, maybe actually that wasn't a good use of Surf. Wow, yeah, his special attack is bad. That is really bad. Really bad. Whatever, guys. Alright, so we found the final place. I guess we can just spend the rest of our time running around in the wild grass, trying to find... Oh, can we use Surf, though? Yeah, we still can't use Surf, because I think we need a gym badge to use Surf. I don't know what gym badge we need, but I think we definitely need some gym badge. Alright. Maybe we can catch Rhyhorn. Let's find out. No. It really doesn't matter because we already have Graveler. And I feel like Rhyhorn is just like a worse version of Graveler. A level 30 Nidoran? Oh my god, these things are high level. Maybe I should just catch it I don't think I'm allowed to catch something I already have, honestly. The rules, guys, the rules in the Safari Zone, who knows? Who knows what they are? Alright, don't run away. Alright, I said don't run away, and he ran away. Very, very rude. Alright, another one. Okay, I actually really like Execute. I think he's good. If I'm correct, I know that a lot of things are really strong against him. Alright, cool. I know that, like, his type is kind of crappy because, like, he's weak to ice, fire, flying. He's weak to everything, but I think he's still good. I could be wrong. Even though it appears to be eggs of some sort, it was discovered to be a life form more like plant seeds. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna call him Egglicious. Egglicious. Wow, that's just long enough to, or short enough to fit. Egglicious. Guys, nobody who's a native English speaker can actually spell. I think a lot of people who don't speak English think that we can spell really well in English. We can't. We don't know how to spell either. It's very hard. And you forget over time, so not the best spellers. Also, we have spell check. Nobody needs to know how to spell anything anymore. All right, let's see if we can catch Rhyhorn before the game ends. Let's see. Okay, come on. One more try. Okay, he's just watching. I've heard, guys, that throwing rocks and throwing bait, I've heard it doesn't do anything, so I don't try to do it. Okay, we have a Rhyhorn. Again, I don't think we're gonna use it because it's so similar to Golem. Strong, but not too bright. That means not too smart. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackles. Well, that's stupid. That's so stupid. That is the dumbest thing I've ever read. This thing that's 3 feet tall, can destroy a skyscraper with a tackle. Okay, I don't believe that. What was this person smoking when they wrote the Pokedex? None of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. Let's call him Lolo. Lolo the Rhyhorn. Now we're introducing some Spanish names, guys. Lolo the Rhyhorn. All right. Or some Italian names, maybe we'd say. Let's see if we can find Chansey or Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. Ooh, okay. Nidorina. Let's try to catch this. Okay. No. She's watching carefully, guys. I think we're really cheating, honestly. This episode, we're really cheating. I don't think you're allowed to do this. Maybe to be fair, let's just forfeit. No more Pokemon. I don't want to cheat so bad. Let's forfeit, retire. We only have 20 steps left anyway. All right. Did I catch my fair share? I would say I definitely caught my fair share. That was very, very fair. Thank you so much for letting me play. We honestly have an abundance of Pokemon now. It's really hard to choose who I want to train, guys, because we have so many good Pokemon. We have so many good Pokemon to choose from. So I have no idea who to train, honestly. Gyarados. You know what would actually have been good if Gyarados learned a physical water move, but I don't know if there's any physical water moves in this game. Remember, guys, we hacked the game, so water moves can be physical. Just remember that. Isn't there a fishing rod somewhere? Ooh. Can I move this? It's a big boulder. Oh, I give this guy his teeth, right? Yes, I gave the teeth to the Warden. You know, I thought the Warden would be the guy in the Safari Zone who was handing out the prize. That's what I was assuming, but I guess not. The Warden popped at his teeth. Thanks, son, you're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said, not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office. All right, cool. It's funny, he gives me strength, right? He gives me strength, and he happens to have a boulder in his house. That doesn't seem like a coincidence. Can I teach Meowth strength? Ugh. I don't want to teach anybody strength. I hate strength is not a good move. But that looks like it's something important. So maybe I should teach strength to somebody. And then come back and try to move that thing. I also think we're going to need strength in the future as well. So let me... Oh, we didn't go to Saffron City. We still have a lot of stuff to do here before we actually start surfing, I think. Is this like... Am I doing the gyms out of order? Like, honestly, guys... Okay. I have... What can learn strength out of these guys? None of them? Can Rhyhorn learn strength? Oops. I guess we're gonna teach Rhyhorn strength, but that's just that kind of sucks because honestly, like, I would use Rhyhorn if we ever needed to, but if I teach him strength, he's not gonna be as good because strength just sucks as a move. Yeah, Lolo can learn strength. All right, let's teach Lolo strength. Stomp. Yeah, I guess we just remove Stomp because strength is better than Stomp. Actually, yeah, it is. Stomp can make people flinch, but Rhyhorn is slow, so usually that doesn't matter. All right, now we have taught Rhyhorn strength, so we will now go down here, and we will move that boulder. Was it here? I forget. Yes. All right, strength. It's a big boulder. Why do you have a big boulder in your house? Okay, a nice rare candy. I like that. I do think it's weird, though, that he has a boulder in his house, but whatever. Whatever. This guy gives me a fishing rod, am I right? Wow, I have a good memory, guys. I got a good memory. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Of course I like to fish. I love to fish. Take this and fish, young friend. Good rod. I think there's still one rod that's better than this rod. Alright, yeah, I've heard that you can catch better Pokemon. Let us put the fishing rod on the register. Oops. Good rod, register. Okay. Let's see. Can we catch something actually good here? I think we can catch a Slowpoke with this, right? A Poliwag. Okay, that's not bad. Level 5. Jesus. I guess we just try to catch it with an Ultra Ball. I don't know. Is this going to be hard to catch? If he's level 5, he should be kind of easy to catch, right? 1, 2... No. Nope, nope, nope. At least he can't run away. That should do no damage to me at all, I'm assuming. A little bit. At least he can't run away like the Safari Zone people can. So let us catch him again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we did catch him this time. Not that I think we need him, although I do like him, but I think Gyarados is just a better water Pokemon. It's slick black skin. It does not have black skin, sorry. It's slick black, I'm gonna change that. It's slick blue skin, is thin and damp. A part of its internal organs can be seen through the skin. Oh, the black skin is the spiral pattern on its stomach right here, okay. Well, that's like kind of disturbing, honestly. Very disturbing. Oh, it's a girl. Let's call her Queen. Guys, no creativity here. No creativity, you guys already know. Poliwag is called Queen for no reason at all. All right. Now we are back in action. Guys, I don't even know what we can do. I think we have to battle some more trainers on this route over here. Now we have Ultra Balls, so we can go see if we can get Snorlax. Is this where the EXP share is? The EXP share is somewhere. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. 50 species, okay. Guys, I need 50 species to get the EXP share. No, of course I haven't. Actually, I want to see, how much have I caught? I've caught, let's see. 31. I need 20 more Pokemon before I can get the EXP share, guys. Like, that is not fair. That is not fair. I should have hacked that part of the game. All right. These guys, I think, will be more close to my level. Sally could use some more levels, so let's put Sally up front. All right. Let's see what she says. Want to play with my Pokemon? I want to murder your Pokemon. I don't know if I want to play with them, but If you think murdering them is playing, then I guess what we're gonna play. All right, Sally. I'm not worried about grass moves because Sally is part flying type, so it doesn't matter. I think we use Dragon Rage should probably two-shot this thing, if I had to guess. Yeah, it does. Acid, that should do very little damage. All right, Dragon Rage again. Yeah, these Pokemon look a little bit more close to our levels, so I think we have to battle these trainers here to get back up to Snorlax, basically. All right, Oddish. Oddish, you can get a bite to the face. Maybe that'll kill in one shot. No. I'm better off using Dragon Rage, I think, guys. Dragon Rage seems to be the play. Nope, Dragon Rage. I'm regretting teaching Gyarados Surf, honestly. Like, his special attack is just so low. I don't know if it was worth it to teach him Surf. But then again, I don't know if there's any good, like, I don't know if there's any good water-type moves that are physical. Tangela, I think, has low HP, so this should do a lot of damage. No, it doesn't, not bad. Thank you for the poison powder. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. You now have to make me waste an antidote, but whatever. I will just waste an antidote. Tangela looks kind of funny, but I think he sucks in this game really bad. I think he's a really bad Pokemon, so... 1030, I like it. Okay, level, wow, that was a lot of experience, guys. Look at, his stats do go up a good amount. So, I mean, maybe his special attack will get better in the future. We know his normal attack will be really good. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I have to give Gyarados the antidote. All right, I know you can catch Ditto in this wild grass. That would be really cool to catch a Ditto, because then we could breed. All right, so we don't need to catch Pidgey, because we already have one. All right, I don't like seeing Intimidate's animation every single time I send out Gyarados, but that's the price you have to pay for having Intimidate. I know there's a Ditto somewhere. Gloom, interesting. I guess we have to catch this thing. Yeah, let's just, I mean, that's too bad, though, because I think that, like, we'll probably eventually have to break the rules and catch Ditto. Because, like, how are we gonna breed Pokemon? Actually, honestly, I don't know if we need to breed Pokemon, guys. I don't know if we need to. Let's see, so you get poisoned. Okay, why do they all want to poison me? Hopefully Ultra Ball will just catch this guy. And also, we have a Leaf Stone, so if we want, we could evolve him. But I don't know how good Vileplume is. Also, we already have Venusaur, so there's not a big use for Vileplume. Its pistils exude an incredibly foul odor. Pistils, I don't even know what those are. I think that's a flower term. The horrid stench can cause fainting at a distance of 1.25 miles. Do you guys realize how far that is? None of this makes any sense, guys. I'm sorry. We'll call him Stinky because apparently he can make you faint 1.25 miles away. Guys, do you know the conversion to that in kilometers? Because that's like super far away. That is like insanely far away to make somebody faint. All right, let's continue here. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Well, it's too bad bird Pokemon kind of suck. It would be one thing if you could summon dragon Pokemon with your whistle, but bird Pokemon, I actually kind of feel bad for you. Oh, I still have poison. I forgot to fix the poison. All right, I think Surf probably is the best move here. Actually, maybe I should switch out. I like the animation for Surf, too. That looks kind of cool. Okay, not bad. Let's just switch out to be safe. We'll just switch into Rocky. Bird Pokemon are really, really, really easy for us, guys. So they're really bad against our team. Let's just use Rollout because I'm assuming all these Pokemon are gonna be birds. So Rollout should probably take care of them pretty easily. But honestly, so should Rock Slide. So it's not like it really matters. Not like it matters at all. All right, Rollout, Farfetch. This should be a one-shot kill, I assume. I missed. Interesting. Does that mean that I have to start over with the rollouts now? Yes, I do. Okay, let's use Rock Slide. That, again, should be a one-shot kill. I would be surprised if it wasn't. It is. All right, I am not surprised. All right. Now, Doduo can get a Rock Slide to the face as well. See, Tri-Attack, I don't think it's that good because it's a special move, and I don't think he has a lot of special attack. So Tri-Attack isn't really going to bother me that much. All right. Doduo faints. I'm sorry, Doduo. And then the last Pokemon, what do you have? Pidgey. All right, so this bird caller really sucks, guys. Kind of a waste of a battle, honestly. Rocky's level 31. He's one of our only unevolved Pokemon. He still has one more evolution, and he evolves at level 40 into Golem. Am I right? I think he's our last Pokemon that's not fully evolved, yeah. All right, let's give Gyarados another antidote because for some reason, they just love to poison Gyarados. Don't ask me why. And let's also give him a Super Potion just so he has more HP. All right, that's enough. And then we will get back on the road. Another Bird Keeper, we should probably just switch into Graveler whenever we see these guys, but whatever. That doesn't even look like he looks on the overworld. He looks completely different. Whatever. Dodrio. Okay, Dodrio is going to be very, very not scary. Or not very scary if I intimidate him and then switch into Graveler. I think that he'll be pretty useless at that point. Well, he does probably have Tri-Attack, right? Rage. That's going to do nothing. Yeah, nothing at all. All right, let's Rock Slide. It's too bad that Rock Slide only has 10 PP. It's too bad, guys. All right, Rock Slide, Dodrio. That should be one shot, I'm assuming. Yep. All right, Rocky is still doing really good. I really like how much defense Rocky has. It's really nice to be certain that nothing can really hurt him. The only problem with Rocky is that he's slow. So he always goes second, basically. And that's not the biggest problem, but it's a little bit of a problem. But he's doing fine. He's wiping out these Pokemon. I wonder if Rocky will be good against the Elite Four, though. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe he'll be good against the second guy, but I'm kind of worried about how he'll do in the Elite Four. Maybe I should train Jolteon up a bit more. I just really love the rock ground Pokemon with high defense and high attack. I think they're really, like, strong, especially against birds. Like, birds can do absolutely nothing to Rocky, which I love. All right, let's give him a Super Potion as well. I should get some more Super Potions soon. All right, maybe we put Eve in the front. Let's see what this person says. I just got some Pokemon in trades. Can I try them out on you? I guess you can. I guess you can. Oh, does that mean she has, like, really high level, like, last evolution Pokemon? Gloom. You should have, that's not really a Pokemon that gets any better when you trade it, but whatever. Do I have anything against grass? Yeah, I have Bird. All right, let's go into... Wow, Bird is high level, guys. Bird is very high level. Wow, I'm glad that missed. I usually... When I use Sleep Powder, it usually hits. All right, Bird used Aerial Ace and killed Gloom. We like to see that. Everything's going good with the team, guys. I do wonder, though, how good Bird will be in the Elite Four. I know the Elite Four has fighting types, so maybe Bird can help with the fighting types. That will be good. But, I don't know. We'll see. We will definitely see. I don't think that Bird is going to be... It also has Feather Dance, so we can lower the attack of Pokemon, which, I don't know. That's kind of good. Maybe not. Maybe it's not good. I don't know. All right, I'm out of water. I'm going to get some more water. All right, I got my water. I am now back. If you don't believe me, here it is. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Not good enough at all. All right, what does this person have? I raise Pokemon for protection because I live alone. That makes sense. That would be a good reason to train Pokemon in the real world, in my opinion. Kind of like just guns. But instead of guns, they're living beings. They're living organisms. On second thought, maybe you should just have a gun. Seems like a lot more work to take care of Pokemon. Okay, I guess we go back into Bird, guys. Bird, is really our best shot against grass-type Pokemon. Luckily that missed. I don't like to waste all my antidotes. Alright. Awesome. Bulbasaur fainted. Alright, let's see what else he has. Ivysaur. Probably another one-shot for Bird. Bird is just kind of a killer, guys. Bird is just... The grass Pokemon really don't have any answer for Bird. Bird is just kind of steamrolling through them. Wow, that's a lot of money. She must be rich. Are you guys rich? Oh, you're a little cutie. So like a darling Pokemon. I think that's what she meant to say. I don't know. Well, she has birds. That is interesting. I think I'll just stay in with Gyarados and use Surf then. Does Gyarados learn any good moves? Because I feel like he hasn't learned anything that good. Like, Whirlwind. Okay. Alright, you brought out the other bird, and this bird is pretty good, I have to warn you. Yeah, probably a bad idea to do that. What else do you have for me? Wigglytuff, that's a fat boy. I'm not sure how much damage Aerial Ace will do. Not bad at all. And I know Sing has really, really low accuracy, so Sing almost never ever hits, which is nice for me, not for her. You look so cute too. I am cute. I am cute. I can be cute and have sick Pokemon. Oh, the bikers are back. I think we'll switch into Rocky for the bikers here. I am worried that Eve isn't getting a lot of training, honestly. Fork over your cash. This guy's trying to rob me. This guy's trying to rob me. Okay, well, you're not gonna... Jesus Christ, Why am I not allowed to rob him? If I beat him in a battle, I should be able to rob all I want from him. I think we'll just let Rollout do the trick here, guys, because we know these things can't really hurt us. Well, they can make our accuracy lower. That's one thing they can do. But generally, they can't really hurt... Oh my god. Alright, I guess we use Rock Slide. Wow, look how bad that is. I guess we use Rock Slide. It's too bad they're floating, so I can't use Magnitude. That really bothers me. Alright, Smog. Yeah, these guys just can do absolutely nothing to Rocky except poison him. That's the only thing they have going for themselves. I have to use Rollout because we're literally like almost out of Rock Slides. And again, that's the issue with Rock Slide. Not enough PP. Not enough PP. Alright, oh, fine. This one we can use Magnitude on, which is nice. Magnitude, as we all know, is a great move. Alright, that's Magnitude 9. We're basically causing a giant earthquake in the area. I guess nobody else feels it, just us, so... Doesn't matter. But a Magnitude 9 earthquake, that's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. An earthquake just hit Japan recently. I hope everybody in Japan is safe. I don't know. Maybe we switch out into... I don't know, guys. I feel like we probably just Rock Slide, I guess. I'm surprised we're even hitting because we have our accuracy lowered by Smokescreen. Ooh, he flinched. Wow, he's really slow. The fact that Weezing is slower than Rocky is very surprising to me. Very surprising. Yeah, the accuracy's still falling. I don't know, guys. I guess we roll out. Okay, there we go. All right, that's gonna give us a good amount of EXP probably. Let's find out. I can't believe we need 50 Pokemon to get the EXP share. That's insane. That's literally crazy. All right, that can't be true. It is true. It's definitely true. All right, so this guy, let's see. Let us switch into... I guess we, well, Rocky needs to get his EXP, his PP back, so let's just see what Eve can do. I'm having a feeling that Eve is gonna have a tough time with these guys, but we'll see. That's why we have Substitute, because Substitute will make it so... Well, let's see what Substitute can do. He's gonna always go first, so he always gets a Substitute. Can they break my Substitute? Doesn't matter because he missed. All right, so now let's see how much Shockwave does. Him knowing Double Team would also probably be pretty hard for... Wow, he's tough. Eve is a tough fucking Pokemon. This thing can blast them away. 3 special attack. I like that. All right, coughing again. All right, seems like we're good to just keep shockwaving. I don't even think we needed the substitute, honestly. But having substitute and double team, that's a dangerous combo, guys. Like, that can probably put in work in the Elite Four. All right, let's see if Shockwave can kill a Weezing. That would be surprising to me. Let's find out. Okay, if he breaks this, I guess that would be normal. I expect him to break it, but let's find out. It didn't break it. Oh my god. Substitute is really good, guys, here then. If Weezing can't break us with Smog, well, actually, I think Smog is a crappy move, so maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I am just wrong. But honestly, I definitely underrated, I underestimated Eve, because Eve is putting in work right now. And if Eve got, like, Thunderbolt, he would be really good. If he's already one-hitting with Shockwave, he'll probably double kick. Probably not. 30 damage. I guess... Would I ever need this? I don't think I'll ever need this. But is it better than Sand Attack? Probably. Alright, I think it's better than Sand Attack, but honestly, I don't think it's very good. I guess it's good against normal type Pokemon, so maybe that's helpful, I don't know. Alright, what else do we have? Grimer. Alright, let's see if we can take out Grimer with one shot as well. Let us see. Can Grimer break our substitute? Probably. Let's see. Bro, what is this? What? They can't break his substitute. That is so surprising to me. I'm glad we found substitute. That's a great move. That's a great move. That's a very good... I didn't even realize you could do that someone just gave us that move. Like, that's pretty crazy. All right. There's probably a lot more trainers. I don't have cut. What's up there? Is something interesting up there? Let's come back here with Meowth and see what's up there. Definitely a lot of trainers here, so that's gonna be good for, you know, making it so we can battle these next 2 gyms we have to defeat. Because I think both these gyms are tough, if I'm correct. I should have put my bike back to the register. Whatever it's called. Where's the bike? Alright, cool. Got the bike. Back on the bike. Alright, we're going to heal. And we're going to get Meowth from the party so we can cut again. Because I don't think we need strength right now. I think what we need is cut. Also, Meowth will pick up items for us, which is always very nice. So let us get Meowth back from the box. Maybe he'll have an item too. Let's find out. Maybe not. Alright, now we have Lolo can sit back down here. And let's see. Yeah, he doesn't have an item. I think right now is a good place to stop the episode. So thank you for watching episode 12 of the Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play in slow English. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to track your time as you watch English videos to improve your comprehension, check out my website, Langualytics, where you can track your time and find other English content that you might enjoy. The link is always in the description. Thank you for watching.